Assalamualaikum and a very good morning to our respective lecturer, Madam Faiezah. In this video, we would like to present our project report for chapter 5 and 6. So, before we begin the presentation, I would like to introduce my group members. The first one is me, Aisyah Farhana binti Muhammad ZAIRI. Next one, ADRYANA NABIHAH binti EDDY AFFIRUL. And lastly is NAYLI AMANEE binti AMZARI.
Introduction. The term behavior refers to someone's action. It refers to the spectrum of activities and mannerisms performed by persons, creatures, systems, or artificial entities in each context. It's what a person does to make something happen, change something, or keep the current situation. Behavior is a response to events that occur both internally, thoughts and feelings, and externally, the environment, which include other people. Understanding why something is occurring, what is being conveyed, or what is necessary is key to understanding behavior. Define personality. Personality is the characteristic set of behavior, cognition, and emotional pattern that evolve from biological and environmental factors.
Yes, breed type indicator MBTI test has been taken by us. So this is Aisyah's result and this is NAYLI's result. The description of ESFJ, or we call it the provider, is ESFJs are conscientious helpers, sensitive to the needs of others, and energetically dedicated to their responsibilities. They are highly attuned to their emotional environment and attentive to both the feeling of others and the perception others have of them. ESFJs like a sense of harmony and cooperative around them and are eager to please and provide. ESFJs value loyalty and tradition and usually make their family and friends their top priority. They are generous with their times, effort, and emotion. They often take on the concern of others as if they were their own and will attempt to put their significant organizational talent to use to bring order to other people's lives. So, this is ADRYANA's result.
Advocates or INFJ may be the most uncommon personality type. They are idealistic and principled people who don't want to coast through life. They want to stand up and make a difference. Advocate personality defined success as seeking fulfillment, helping others, and being force for good in whole rather than money or status. Integrity is important to people with this personality type, and they are rarely content until they have done what they know is right. They are conscientious to the core, moving through life with a clear of their principle, and they strive to never lose sight of what truly matters, not according to other people's society at large, but according to their own wisdom and intuition.
ESFJ at work. ESFJs like to put their interpersonal skill to work to organize people and processes. They are tuned into the needs of others and seek to create structure to provide for people. ESFJs often prefer work that allow them to help people in practical, observable ways. ESFJs enjoy work that allow them to follow through and see results and prefer a high degree of structure and organization. They gain satisfaction from completing tasks with attention to order and detail. An ideal job for an ESFJ requires attention to procedure and specification and allow the ESFJ to work methodically to organize people and processes. ESFJs usually prefer to work with others and are energized by participating in a motivated, conscientious, action-oriented team. It is important to the ESFJ to do work that is accordant with their values, as well as to work with others who are supportive and cooperative. An ideal work environment for an ESFJ provide clear expectation and a friendly, structured atmosphere free from conflict. The Big Five model. The Big Five personality theory includes extroversion as one of the 5 personality factors. So, in this assignment, we choose extroversion. Extroversion is defined by the general tendency to experience positive emotion, as well as by traits such as sociable, lively, and active. It could be either an introvert or an extrovert. Extroverts are individuals who are sociable, while introverts are unsociable. When a person becomes an extrovert, he or she creates a good environment for those around them. They will also feel completely comfortable when discussing things regarding a job, whether in person or online. As a result, the quality of extrovert works will improve as they will fulfill their job diligently and without coercion. Why is it important to know individual value? Before we look at the important to know individual value, let's make some time to understand what the definition of value. According to Robbins, in his book Organizational Behavior, values can be defined as basic conviction that a specific mode of conduct or instead of existence is personality or socially preferable to an opposite or converse mode of conduct or instead of existence. Personal values are those beliefs we hold most. They might be desirable objectives that motivate our behavior and provide direction in our life. Values are frequently woven throughout our personalities and determining who we are. They become a part of us and have an impact on our behavior and decision. Personal values change from person to person and are influenced by a variety of factors, including one's culture, upbringing, and life event. To sum it up, values aid in the direction of our behavior. It determines what we consider to be true, wrong, fair, or unfair. In nature, values are permanent, reflecting on our personality and behavior in the simplest way to identify our personal values. Instrumental value is the preferred behavioral modality. It is a way or method of achieving one's ultimate goals. Instrumental value is not the goal in itself, but rather how the goal is achieved. Firstly is cheerful. Cheerful is defined as a state of being clearly happy and positive. It is them spreading a pleasant atmosphere. When I become a cheerful person and make the people around me happy, also I will be happy when I'm with people who are comfortable with my cheerful personality. Secondly is love. Love is a set of emotion and behavior characterized by intimacy, passion, and commitment. It involves care, closeness, protection, attraction, love, and trust. Love can change over time. It is associated with variety of positive emotion, negative emotion. When talking about love, some people consider it to be one of the most obvious human feelings. It is associated with a broad spectrum of positive joy, pleasure, life satisfaction, and negative emotion, jealousy, and stress. Lastly is ambitious. Ambitious is having or showing a strong desire and determination to success. Almost everyone in this world, I believe, has a diligent and ambitious mindset. No one, in my opinion, wants to fail in their life. Hence, this encourages people to work hard and achieve their goals. For me, I will work hard to achieve my goal of becoming a great entrepreneur. The terminal value, on the other hand, is the desired final state of existence. It is a set of goals or ambitions that a person wants to achieve throughout his or her life. The first one is wisdom. According to the Cambridge English Dictionary, wisdom is the ability to use your knowledge and experience to make good decisions and judgment. This is important when we must make wise decisions in our daily life. So, to be a more successful person in my life, I must be wise in my action, such as not acting in a hurry or caring too much about something. Freedom is the second value I want to achieve in my life. Freedom is understood as either having the ability to act or change without resistance or having the power and resources to fulfill one's goal. For example, when I make a decision and are satisfied with it, I feel as if I am not controlled by anyone because it is my right to do so. Last but not least is happiness. Happiness is an emotional state characterized by feelings of happiness and satisfaction. While there are various definitions of happiness, it is often described as involving positive emotion and a sense of satisfaction in life. Everyone in this world, including myself, seek satisfaction and freedom in everything they do. As an example, is that when my family needs help, I'm happy to help because it makes me very happy to serve those I love.
What value or belief or principle relating to your career or place of work? They describe what you believe matter regarding your career. For example, someone who believes that achieving a sense of accomplishment through their work is a top goal in their professional life, but someone or for others, maintaining a healthy work-life balance is more important than anything else. The first work value is strong self-confidence. Self-confidence has been recognized as a major factor between someone who is successfully and someone who is not. A self-confident person is someone who inspires others, and a person who is confident in himself doing what they believe is right and is not afraid to take risks. People who are self-confident can also admit to making mistakes. They are aware of their strength and weakness and are willing to work on both. Next is possess positive mentality. Employers need individuals who make initiative and are motivated to complete tasks with a reasonable amount of time. A good attitude allows you to complete your task and motivate others to do the same. A positive attitude highly prized by employers and co-workers also make work more fun and enjoyable to accomplish on daily basis. The third one is responsibility and dependability. Employers respect employees who are on time, arrive on time, and are responsible for their action and behavior. It is also important to ensure that the employer is aware of any changes in the employee's schedule or if the employee will be late for any reason. For my opinion, being trustworthy and responsible toward employees show the employers that they care about the employees.
Now, let's discuss about how people can see same thing and interpret differently. Two can see the same thing but they have different interpretation. On people can see something based on their life experience, so no one has the same perception of how they see or look up something. Various interpretation, thought and opinion about something are what we call our perception. Perception is how we see a particular situation and others interpret it differently. Perception vary from person to person. Different people perceive different things in the same situation. In addition, we assign different meanings to what we perceive, and its meaning can change for a particular person. We can change our perspective and give things a different meaning. One thing that distinguishes our perception from others in the same way is our belief. Hurrell-Kelly's correlation model and attribution theory, in which people make casual inference to explain why people and ourselves behave in a certain way. It is concerned with both social perception and self-perception. Kelly's attribution theory can be made based on three types of interpretation. The first one is distinctiveness, the second one is consensus, the third one is consistency. So, we begin with the first one, distinctiveness. Distinctiveness refers to whether a person behaves in many situations or whether it relates to one situation only. If a person only acts in a certain way in one situation, the behavior may be related to the situation and not the person. Weak differentiation is when a person responds to different stimuli in the same way. High privilege is when a person reacts differently to different situations. For example, the employee only complains about the human resources management in her office. Does not complain in security. Move to the second one, consensus. Consensus refers to whether other people act similarly in a particular situation. The extent to which you believe that the person being observed is behaving in a way that is consistent with the behavior of his or her peers. High consensus exists when a person's actions reflects or are similar to the group action. Low consensus exists when the person's actions do not. If others would normally display the same behavior, we tend to interpret that behavior as less indicative of an individual's natural characteristic. For example, other people in the office also complain about the human resources management. Last one is consistency. Consistency refers to whether a person acts in the same way when confronted at another time with the same or similar situation. High consistency means acting in the same way when confronted with similar stimuli.
There have 8 steps in rational decision making model. The first step is define or identify the problems. A problem is a difference between the current and desired state of affair. From my experience, I identified that I need to buy a new laptop because the existing laptop is broken and need to be charged and always lagging due to full data. Second step is identify the decision criteria. Decision criteria are factors that define what is important in making a decision. From my experience, what is important to me during making decision is I like to have a laptop that is small size, superficial, powerful processor, have a big RAM, my cost is under 3,000 and portability. The third step is allocate weight to the criteria. Give each item a weight in order to give each item an accurate priority in decision. This is how I allocate weight to the criteria. I put 10 for processor because I want a really powerful processor to support my laptop. The fourth step is develop the alternative. I identify or make a list of all possible solutions to the problem. After allocate weight, I get 3 alternatives, which is maybe I will buy Asus Switch Alpha 12, Dell Inspiron 153000 laptop, or Huawei MateBook D15 i3. Next step is step 5. Evaluate and analyze the alternative. Using the strength and weakness of each alternative, rate it on each criterion. Here is how I evaluate and analyze the alternative. Next one is select the best alternative. Choose the best option with the highest score. This is how I select the best alternative, which is I will multiply, weight, and evaluation. After that, I will total them and choose the higher total as my best alternative, which is in step 7. Step 7 is implement the best alternative, putting the decision into action and making a commitment to it. After select best alternative to solve my problem, I bought a Dell Inspiron 153,000 laptop at the store. The last step is evaluation of decision effectiveness. Evaluate the outcome of a purchase. I evaluate the laptop after buying it. The condition is still good until now, and they also provide a 1-year warranty if something happened to the laptop. The laptop is not lagging and worth with the price. I am satisfied with the laptop until now. As you all know, I buy this laptop online, so I also write my evaluation at their sites for others to review before they buy it. For conclusion, the term behavior refers to someone's action. It is what a person does to make something happen, change something, or keep the current situation. Behavior is a response to events that occur both internally and externally. For rational decision making is the process by which a decision maker select the best solution to a problem. It is a technique used by organization, business, and individual to make the best decision possible. The rational decision making model explains how individuals should behave in order to a specific outcome. For perception is how we see particular situation and other interpret it differently. No one has the same perception of how they see or look up for something. Belief come from past experience, and that's why the environment the person grows determine the way he see the world.
That's all from us. Thank you.